Today's video is the first video for the holiday series 2020 and I am so excited. This is my favorite thing to do every single year. So a little update on the 2020 holiday series to catch you all up. So obviously it didn't start with my Black Friday haul as it usually does because I did not go Black Friday shopping due to the pandemic. So this will be the first video in the series, which I know is different than usual, but it will be ending with the year in review as it always does. I am also planning to do a Vlogmas this year. Last year I did weekly vlogs plus another video, and I have that same schedule set up. If that happens, I don't know, but it should happen because I have a longer break since I'm in college this year. Which means I will have more time. December in high school was usually my busiest month, so doing a weekly vlog was very hard, and I was very proud of myself for doing it last year. So it should be a piece of cake this year. Also, before I get into it, I know there's a lot of updates, but this is the first video in my new room. So my sister and I, when I moved out for school, switched bedrooms. So I'm in her old bedroom and she's in my old bedroom, and I decorated for Christmas today, and it was definitely different decorating in a different room, but I kind of like the look of it, and it's like a new kind of space. So yeah, I'm in the corner of my new bedroom right now. Okay, so as you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be doing the best Christmas movies and just like discussing them because everyone knows that I love talking about movies. And this is just another opportunity to do that. I have my OMG Santa elf shirt on, as well as some Santa leggings and my Grinch slippers. So I'm all Christmas movied out. Yeah. So first I want to discuss my favorite Christmas movie, and that is Santa Claus 2. I do a marathon of all the Santa Clauses every December or Christmas season, I guess. But Santa Claus 2 is most definitely my favorite. I don't know why I like that one so much than the other two. I don't know what about Santa Claus 2 makes me like it more. I just like it more. Another one of my favorite movies, and my family can definitely attest to this because I watch this movie all the time. Like, it doesn't have to be Christmas. I'll watch it, and it's Christmas with the Cranks. That movie makes me laugh so much. If you guys have seen it, it is like an underrated Christmas film, and it's not considered like a classic, but like in my house, Christmas with the Cranks is one of the first Christmas movies we watch because it's so funny. It is so, oh my gosh, it's so hilarious, and then it's also heartwarming because it's a Christmas movie. Yeah, I hope I haven't done a video like this before. Let me look. Oh, I also have my favorite scented candle from Bath & Body Works. Twisted Peppermint is my favorite Christmas scent, and I just picked up a candle during one of their sales, and I'm so excited. So yeah, Christmas with the Cranks, if you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's definitely worth the watch. It's hilarious, and it's a great family movie. My family, we laugh our heads off during that movie. The next one is probably one of the most classic Christmas movies out there, therefore I have to talk about it, and it's Christmas Story, or A Christmas Story, I guess. Every year this is on cable on, like, I believe Freeform all day, so like throughout the day I'll catch different moments of it, but this movie is just so, it's just such a classic. I grew up on it. As I feel most people probably do. Like, my first Christmas I was probably watching A Christmas Story. It's a good one. It's one that I can probably quote. Oh my gosh. A Christmas Story is just like one of those films you just like have to watch. Like, so the next movie I want to talk about is Elf. This is probably, I feel like, probably one of the most popular favorite Christmas movies. Like, I feel like if I asked like a group of like 20 people what their favorite Christmas movie was, 10 of them would probably say Elf, because it's just so good. Elf is one of those movies that, like, I laugh pretty much all the time in movies. Like, I'm just like over dramatic, but like my dad, he says that like every time he watches Elf, it's just one of those movies that makes him laugh as hard as he did the first time he watched it. And like those kinds of movies are really hard to find for people who don't laugh easily, and like being able to laugh as much as you did the first time you watched it, it's like such a good thing for a movie. And Elf is definitely one of those. So we're going to talk about Home Alone. So there are 3 Home Alones, and there are only 2 with Macaulay Culkin, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure the third one is from like recently, and I've seen it just for the sole purpose of like it being on cable and me watching it, but I don't recommend. My favorite Home Alone is the second one. My family gives me so much grief for it because they're like, the first one is so much better, and I'm like, I didn't say the second one was better. I said the second one was my favorite. There's a difference. I like the idea of like him getting lost in New York by himself, which is like really traumatizing. So I don't know why I'm like, oh. But I just like the plot better, and I like that he goes to the plaza. Speaking of the plaza, Eloise at Christmas Time. Such a cute movie. I used to watch Eloise at Christmas Time all the time as a child, and it made me want to live in a hotel. And then I realized that, like, not all hotels are like the plaza. But as a child, I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest lifestyle ever. Moving on to one of my favorite Christmas movies, and it's Christmas Vacation, which is also my favorite vacation movie, is Christmas Vacation. This movie has so much, like, familial value to me. Every Christmas Eve, my family, whoever hosts, because it's like sometimes my grandma hosts, sometimes we host, but whoever is hosting puts it on like at the start of the party, and they just let it play through, and my family will like sit down on the couch and like quote the entire movie. And like, to me, that is so special. Like, I grew up like learning the lines of the movie. I just love the tradition of it, and it's definitely one that I will keep as I grow older and have my own family, because it just has like so much like memories associated with it. What's like a classic one I haven't talked about? Oh my god, The Grinch! Oh my god, I just watched The Grinch on Thanksgiving at my grandma's house, and I'm talking about the Jim Carrey Grinch. I've seen the cartoon one, but like it's not the same. The Jim Carrey one is far superior. I haven't seen the 2018 cartoon one yet because I refused to watch it, because like I already have the Jim Carrey one. I don't need a remake. Even though the Jim Carrey one was a remake, but like not really. It's like a live action. I don't know. I just like the Jim Carrey one. I think he's like perfect for it, and the lines are so funny. Every time I watch it, I catch something different that I didn't catch the first time, and I just think it's like the funniest movie. I also feel like this is a popular one to be a favorite Christmas movie. Like, I feel like a lot of people also say The Grinch. If it's not Elf, it's probably The Grinch. It's just good. It's just one of those movies where I just smile the whole time I'm watching it. I'm trying to think of other ones. One that I want to watch this year that I have never seen is Love Actually. Oh my god, The Polar Express. The Polar Express. People hate on this movie, and I feel like I went through a phase. Like, I went through a phase when I was probably like, I don't know, 10 or 11, where I was like, The Polar Express is stupid. Like, who would like this movie? But I watched it last year, and I literally cried. I cried. I think it takes me back to my childhood so much. Like, Polar Express Day, and like, I think it like really replicates the feeling of Christmas that you have when you're a kid really well. I'm getting really deep with the Polar Express. I just really like it. I think it's so cute. It makes my heart really happy when I watch the Polar Express, and it has a lot of good childhood memories attached to it for sure. I will say though that like I never realized how like freaky the animation is. Like, it dawned on me last year that the animation in Polar Express is flippin' weird. Like, I looked it up because I was like, why is why is it not like every other cartoon? And apparently like it was supposed to look like the book that was created like prior to the movie. It was supposed to look like the illustrations from the book, which like if that's what it was going for, it totally worked. But it never dawned on me. Maybe that's why people hate it. Maybe like the animation makes them feel uncomfortable, which I totally get. But I personally like it. I enjoy the movie. Yes, thank you for coming to my TED Talk about the Polar Express. Okay, well, I can't find any more classic ones, and I can't think of any more off the top of my head. I'm sure I'm forgetting like a really big one, but who cares? I don't care. If I am, let me know in the comments. But I do want to talk a little bit about like non-classic Christmas movies that I enjoy, and ones that are like stupid, but like they're stupid and cheesy, but it's Christmas, so you expect them to be stupid and cheesy. I'll start with the ones that I have watched so far this year. So I watched The Holiday, which is a Christmas movie, but it could also qualify as like not a Christmas movie because it's about multiple holidays, but Christmas is the main one. So The Holiday was cute. I've actually seen it twice because I watched it by myself, and then I watched it on like Netflix Party. I really like Emma Roberts, and then the guy from Monte Carlo, if you've seen it, is in it, so highly recommend. I also watched The Princess Switch to, what is it called, like Switched Again or something, with Vanessa Hudgens. I watched it because I watched the first one. First one is definitely superior, but if you're a fan, watch the second one. And some other ones that I have enjoyed in past years that Netflix has put out, as well as like other streaming services, are Noelle is good with Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader. The Christmas Prince, I think there's like 3 of them. They're all good. I enjoy watching those. Again, these don't qualify as classic. They just qualify as Logan is obsessed with Christmas movies. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other ones. The Christmas Inheritance, I watched that for the 2nd time this year. If you're looking for, like, again, a cheesy movie, go for it. Let It Snow, which I think came out last year, it has a really good cast, a lot of people that I enjoy watching, and it's based off of the John Green book, with 2 other authors, I believe, but I cannot remember their names. I'm sure there's ones I'm forgetting. There are so many Christmas movies that I've seen like one time. I don't know. I watched, what is it? I think it's called like A New York Christmas Wedding or something. It's on Netflix. It is so good. Like, it was giving me weird vibes at the start, like of the way that it was like edited and stuff. But like, it is really good. The plot, I was hooked, man. It was good stuff. I'm pretty sure it's called A New York Christmas Wedding. Gosh, I also watched Operation Christmas Drop with Kato. It's worth the watch just because of Kato. But also aka Alexander Ludwig, but I'm gonna clown Kato. Oh, I also recommend Holiday Calendar. I haven't watched that yet this year, but I've seen it a couple times with my sister, so it's a good one. It came out in 2018. Ones that I still need to watch, I need to watch the series Dash and Lily. I hear it's really, really good and that I would love it, so I need to watch that. And I also need to watch, what is another one that people keep telling me about? I can't remember what the other one is, but I need to watch Dash and Lily for sure before the Christmas season's over. But yeah, I love talking about Christmas movies with you guys. I know that this video might be boring to some, but it is like one of my favorite things to do, and it is a good way to kick off the holiday series. I'm so excited for what is to come and all of the December goodness that my channel is hopefully going to bring you. I know that the holidays are probably looking a lot different for so many of us out there. I know they're looking different for me because we are in a scary situation right now with the pandemic. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week with so many more videos this month. Okay, bye guys.